is a powerful one and historically accurate. But the difference is, where Reagan was an established conservative leader, there's no one like that as a national leader. Who do you see as a national leader along those lines?
You know, what I see is the American people and the grassroots as the driving force. That much like the Tea Party, where it didn't come top down, but it emerged from the bottom, from the people, that same phenomenon is happening. I also see an abundance of leaders who are stepping forward and listening to the American people. And in my view,
Such as?
you know, a lot of folks in the press like to speculate about 2016. My view is, as a voter, the person for whom I intend to vote in the Republican primary in 2016 is whoever's standing up and leading. Whoever is standing up and leading and effectively defending free market principles, defending the Constitution, that's who Republicans should vote for. And what I would encourage anyone who is potentially thinking about running is to stand up and lead. I think it would be wonderful to see 10, 12, 15 leaders all across this country stand up and make the case that the Obama economic agenda is not working, it's hurting millions of Americans, and there is a better way, getting back to the free market principles, getting back to the constitutional liberties that have made this nation the greatest nation in the history of the world.
You've talked a lot about Obama's lawlessness and the various scandals of the administration. Do you think the Republicans in Congress have done enough to investigate and hold them accountable? If not, what else do they need to do?
Well, look, I think House Republicans have done about the only oversight that has been allowed, because Harry Reid, the Democrats in the Senate, have zero interest in holding the administration accountable. And indeed, I would note this morning in the Senate Judiciary Committee, I introduced 2 amendments related to the IRS. One amendment that I introduced was an amendment to make it a criminal offense for an IRS employee to willfully target and harass citizen groups because of their political views. Every Democrat on the Senate Judiciary Committee voted against it. I would encourage you to read the text of that amendment, because when this scandal broke 9 months ago, a number of Democrats went out and publicly expressed their outrage. President Obama said he was angry and the American people have a right to be angry. 9 months later, no one's been indicted. The investigation is being led by a major Obama donor in the Department of Justice, and Democrats are openly embracing the notion that the IRS should not be held accountable for targeting the political enemies of the president. I think that is a sorry state of affairs.
All right, last question. On the last Senate race a couple of days ago, where the challenger to Senator Roberts came under some criticism for photos he posted of X-rays as a doctor.
I will confess I'm not involved in that race. I have said publicly I'm likely going to stay out of all incumbent primaries, and I trust the grassroots in each state to make the decision. Incumbent politicians have enormous advantages anywhere they're running, and I think every elected official, me included, owes it to the grassroots to make the case on the ground while he or she is standing up for the principles you said you would and fighting for the values of the people who elected you. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry.